Everyone, I know I said there wasn't going to be a Facebook Live today, but there is. For those who didn't read my earlier post, or if you're watching on YouTube, I had an appointment this morning with an eye surgeon. Find out what's going on with my eye, and it turns out that my optometrist was correct. And long story short, I wasn't going to do a live because when it happened exactly at the time of my appointment was exactly the time of when I would have normally gone live, and then two, I didn't know how my pupils would be because it was just one eye, but they dilated both of them, and I have got these giant anime eyes right now, with the big pupils. So the bright lights are hurting a little bit. So this will be a quick one. I didn't want to not do a live. I really, really, really didn't. I didn't want to miss. So today, that was something falling. Today, I'm going to show you what you can do with a die cut such as this and leftover paper. Don't throw out your skinny strips. They can be used. Alrighty? So I've already die cut the piece. So made the negative image. And there's a few things you could do. You could do it really simple and just put that behind. You cut around or leave it as is. It's kind of cool because that's the way it looks to... it looks very Canadian. Let's put it that way. But I'm going to show you a different way. Soap. And I want to keep all my scraps together because they got a little crazy. Now these ones might not be thin enough, but what I did is I cleaned up. I know, shock. I cleaned up and I had a bunch of skinny strips. Now I want them about this thin, which is, it's less than half an inch. And what other ones could I use? I should have cut a few extras because these appear to be bigger than I want, but you'll get the idea. Give you a quick rundown on how I did it. Not rocket science. Totally not rocket science. What other one did I use? Got quite a few in here. Let's go for these. Okay, so we're going to do some pretending. And you know what? And not only that, I'm going to bring my cutter up. Up. Because I need to cut a few skinny strips. If this is the first time you've seen a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, it has two. One, the arm extends. I don't need that right now. It locks, but it's already unlocked. The lighter gray or beige, whatever you want to call that, is for scoring. This one's for cutting. And like I said, it's under half an inch because there's an inch there. So half an inch would be here. I want them smaller. I thought some of the strips I used on here could have been a little skinnier. So, but again, I'm just going to give you the idea. I'm not actually going to do the whole thing because, good gracious, you want to watch me gluing things? I don't think so. That's just not fun. Oh, yeah, we'll take one of these. All right. A couple ways you can put this together. Let's get rid of the cutter. Okay, a couple ways you can put this together. And what I didn't want when I made this card is I didn't want sticky fingers. As a card maker, my fingers are often sticky from glue. So, and I know I don't normally use snail, but this is a project I would ask you to consider using. Now, learn from my mistakes, and the one was that I just made a few strips of snail passes, and some of them fell off. So I'm just going to go like that though. So you're going to do better than me. Now, this piece is obviously cut smaller than that piece, and I will trim off any edges that stick out the edge. So off the edge. But it is kind of nice to have them straight to start with. So because this end is cut straight, I'm just going to go with it that way. I don't know if you saw my post. I just put it up about paper pumpkin for January. Oh, now what did I just say? Line it up with one edge. That way I don't think it really matters if things are going to be a little bit crooked. After this, by the way, I'm going to rest my eyes because it is kind of sore. They are kind of sore. It's just the brightness. Thank goodness it's a cloudy day. How many people say that? Thank goodness it's a cloudy day. Yeehaw. Alrighty, so then you would just continue, and I'm not really thinking about the patterns. I just didn't want to have two like plaids beside each other. Makes sense, right? What's on this side? Ooh, yeah, this one's pretty. Oh, I don't want that beside that though. Okay. Well, just for the purpose. Now you know what? I'll use another one of these. I will, but not that end because it's not straight. Well, actually, when I look at it, this one isn't either. Anyway, I was really, really, really thrilled to be out of the appointment this morning. You know, I just wanted to get out and just get outside. Just get me outside, get me away from this place. You know, it is a little stressful. You're sitting in. Well, I think it is. Anything to do with eyes, I find, you know, stressful. Okay, I wasn't going to take this out, but there's one piece that's eluding me, and it's going to drive me crazy. First. Ah, that's on the other side of that. I did have them in some kind of order. Wasn't really going to go for that one on this. Where did it go? I saw it, or did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm seeing things. Wouldn't that be funny? You get your eyes checked, and then you're seeing things after the fact. Oh, that might be okay. Because you're just seeing little bits at a time, right? You're not seeing the whole thing. So let's just pretend we're done. I would probably trim the ends off because I don't want them sticking outside of my paper. You get the idea. I would probably change that to green too. So won't be the prettiest when you pull that up, but you know, it'll be prettier. Anyway, so then it was simply a matter of attaching this on top. Made a little bow using some red cord that I believe is in the Holiday Catalogue. And then put a little verse on, a little "'Tis the Season," which I think is in the Itty Bitty Greetings. I'm not 100% sure. Heaven forbid I check this kind of thing first, right? Anyway, so this is the die I used. But wait, there's more. You know, it wasn't just enough that I had a lot of scraps. I have a lot of scraps. I did a little guy on the inside, so took a smaller bit of paper and like about yay big, 2 by 2, let's say, about, and then just ran little strips across. So this is where you really want the skinny ones, and you also want to make sure that everything's showing. Oh, thank you for watching. I know I said I wasn't doing this. I go back to the beginning of the video. I did explain why I'm actually doing the video now. Anyway, when I ran this through the Big Shot, because this is paper on top of paper, so it's like too thick, I just went back and forth a few times till it cut it out, and it came out beautifully, which I really like. And I just thought that was kind of a nice little touch for the inside. But I like this because, you know, you think, what am I going to do with that, you know, little strip of paper? And, you know, I say keep it because you can use it on something like this. So this is actually from a bundle in the Holiday Catalogue, and I have the name of this, Detailed Deer Thinlists Dies, and these are going away by the end of December. They will be gonzo, as is the stamp set, but you can order before then. I want to try another paper behind here, saying that you could do this in a full sheet if you wanted. I kind of like that too. I love plaids anyway. Love plaids. So I have so many different papers I could test underneath here. But yeah, I don't get rid of the strips because I know I can do something like this. So anyway, I am going to end here. Like I said, a very quick video. I'll put the proper names of the dies and probably even the papers if you like to know which papers I had used for those, and in the comments after the videos, saved to my computer, blah blah blah, the usual. and then I'll think up something to do for Friday. How does that sound? Oh, and by the way, this positive one, keep it, because I'm pretty sure you can do something with it. I don't know what yet, but there's something you can do. Well, You know what would look really nice, actually? You know, I always get off track, is if it was done with a, what papers? Oh, here comes the barking. Done with a, the wood grain paper. It's in the annual catalog. Anyway, all for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching now, thank you very much, by the way, for being here. And if you're watching later, again on Facebook or YouTube, please remember to share and help out my little video cause here. And subscribe too, like my page, follow on YouTube, etc. That's Pippin barking because we probably got another delivery. Oh, they're still at the door. Anyway, bye for now. I gotta go into the door. Okay, bye-bye.